Oh, yes, baby. What is going on? Hello, everybody. Hello. Baby Yoda says hello. Baby Yoda asks, can you hear the volume okay? Oh, God. Hello, everybody. Hello, Greavesy and Winslow. Harrison Thatcher. That sounds like a movie star name. Hang on, let me pull that back a bit. I had to pull the curtain because it's a little bit too light in, but it's making my face look all pasty. That's better. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning, Scott. And Obi-Wan Kenobi's here as well. Hello there. Lewis, hello. And James, Sav, Steve. Blue Justin, hello, matey. Straight into the questions. Lewis asks, how come you're early today? Mainly it's to do with the clap. Yes. I don't know if anybody knows, probably everybody knows, but we're doing the clap again today, you know, the NHS clap. And it's 5 o'clock. And usually I have my live chat between 4 and 6, which would be right in the middle. So not only would I have to clap for you, but we would lose time. So I thought I'll do it earlier on a Sunday. It might become a regular thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. Or I might just go back to doing 4 till 6. Eugenio, good morning. I'm pretty good, thank you. And PJ Schofield, hello. Trek Flicks, good morning. And hello, Steve and Scream Queen Army. Ruminating Reaper, Dave Edmonds. I should make a song out of everybody joining the chat. Hello, Louise Thompson. Hello, Sarah Jones. Maybe it's too early. Louise asks, wish I don't take advantage of pubs, clubs reopening yesterday. Major hangover happening now. Oh dear. Yes, you're making up for like 4 months of not doing it. So I saw some of those pictures and videos of people out last night. Flipping out. Yeah, talk about paint the town red. Hello, Suzanne, T. Suzanne, and David F. Oh, hello, David. Without spoiling, what are your thoughts on Game of Thrones season 8? It's a funny old game because funny old game, Game of Thrones. I actually didn't have any problems with it. I thought season 8 was more of a cinematic feel. The only slight niggle I had with one of the episodes in season 8 was the dark episode where you couldn't see crap. So as long as you're watching it in a darkened room and in 4K, you're all right. But if you watch it on HD, you start to get lots of blocking and shit. So yeah, that's probably why they released season 8 in 4K on physical. But yeah, I never had no problem with it. I thought it ended okay. Obviously, they didn't have the source material to copy from. And they round it out as best as they could, I think. How you doing? Hulk, hello. Have you seen the trailer to Peninsula? It's the sequel to Train to Busan. Do you know what? No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was a trailer. I really must watch Train to Busan. Hello, Peter. I watched Birds of Prey on Blu-ray last night. I enjoyed it very much. I do. A lot of people moan about it, you know, that it's crap, and I actually really enjoy it. Yeah. Awesome Ethan. I think Ethan's awesome. Ethan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Where did you get that Mandalorian t-shirt? I got this from eBay. eBay Gum. I have got a couple of Mandalorian t-shirts now. Unfortunately, I can't push the camera down so you can see the whole thing. But I've worn it in other videos. Yes, I've got this one. I've got I Have Spoken along the top there. And I have one with a giant Baby Yoda. Oh, hello, Kate. Jamie's got the clap again. Oh, dear. Are you going out for the NHS as well? No, I didn't pick up any of the Titans of Cult Steelbooks. They're not doing it for me. They're not really doing it for me, image-wise. Paul Young's here. Wherever he lays his hat, that's his home. Good morning, Jamie. I hear you've got the clap. Watching anything? Oh, baby. Am I watching anything this afternoon? Yeah, well, I've got a movie review to stick up. Got a movie review to stick up later on, which you might... I'm getting all pasty again. Which you might actually be kind of surprised about, my reaction to it. It's a film called In the Line of Duty with Aaron Eckhart. But the review for that will be up later on. What am I watching this afternoon? Well, I thought I'd go back to something that I said I was going to watch. This could be like maybe 2 years ago now. And every now and again do a random DVD review. Not just any DVDs. Werewolves of the Third Reich. Yes, so I've got this one to review. I'm watching this one this afternoon. There's also one called Apocalypse Tomorrow. You know, these are all low budget, crappy, bottom of the shelf DVDs, £5 from Tesco's or Sainsbury's sort of stuff. But every now and again, I'll see one and I'm just going to review it. I know it's going to be a bad film, well, presumably, but I'm just going to review it. There's also one Ice Apocalypse or Ice Age. There's a clown one, Killer Clown or something. I don't think it's Killer Clown, something clown, that I picked up in Asda. But I'm going to look around. I'm going to look in Asda. I'm going to look and, you know, if I see something that's really going to be weird like that, and I think is really going to be crap and worth a review, then I'm going to pick it up. Just for the, you know, for the laugh. So yes, I hope to look forward to watching that one later on. We shall see how that one goes. What have you got for dinner today? I think it's probably just a roast. I think it's a roast. Yes, I do need to get some. Want to get some cream for the clap. Have you seen the trailer for the new Disney Plus original series Muppets Now? I have not seen a trailer for it. Sylvester Stallone is doing a director's cut of Rocky IV. I also heard yesterday that there's a good chance he might be doing a new Rambo as well. What are you picking up tomorrow? Some cigarette butts on the floor, I suppose. There's really not much out tomorrow. I was hoping to get my Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame lenticular steelbooks. Specifically Captain Marvel because he's got a goose on the back. Yes. But they've been delayed till next Monday. The Monday after. Tomorrow, the only one that's kind of like saying, grab me, is Doom Patrol. I think it's called DC Doom Patrol, which I saw the trailer for it. Looks good. But we'll see what else there is in the store. But that's the main one that I'm going to be heading out for. Did you post a Lita? Looking forward to it. I have not done a review for it yet, matey. Any good hangover cures? Currently regretting taking advantage of pubs, clubs reopening. What is a good hangover cure? I don't know. That's what I thought as well, Justin. It's really testing the market, testing the time zones, you know, because if you do one on a certain time, then it's going to be... When I used to do it at between 6 and 9. It was like 2 in the morning in Australia, I believe, or even later. Probably America is going to be too early because it's going to be like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. But we'll see how the time zones are. Um, if you're not in the UK, then tell me where you are in the comments and what time it is, and then we'll know, where everyone is and what time it is. It might help try and get the best time for the streaming. What are your thoughts on the 4K of A Quiet Place 2 being put on the target? Yeah, I know. I put that on my Facebook page this morning. Yeah, I don't know. At the moment, I was watching a few videos yesterday on YouTube, and with all these spikes, and there's thousands and tens of thousands of people being infected in America now, and various lockdowns, like in Florida and places like that. It's spiking like out of control. I'm wondering, they've already put the cinema release openings back in America. And there's a few people that don't believe they're even going to get films in August, that the cinemas are going to be closed in August. And if it still gets worse, that could mean September, October, if it really spirals out of control. And I'm wondering, are these film companies are just going to say, oh, to hell with 2020. Yeah, we've done the films. They're there. Get them out there. We need to get some kind of money coming in. And just say, let's start fresh in 2021. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been either Chris Stuckman or Flickpick. Doesn't think cinemas in America will reopen until 2021. They might as well just kiss goodbye to the rest of the year. I'm hoping not, because I want to see like Wonder Woman and No Time to Die and Black Widow. I want to see them in the cinemas. There are current guidelines over here for how to watch a film at the moment. You have to book online, so you can't just turn up at a cinema and buy a ticket, apparently. And you'll have to wear a face mask in the cinema. But when you're in your seat, you can take it off. Obviously, otherwise you're not going to get your popcorn in, are you? But interesting to see how the seating is. Because you've got to have space in between the seating, and I've seen a lot of pictures showing this, but for my local view of my Cineworld, they haven't updated their websites. You cannot book, because the cinemas are not open until after 31st of July, hopefully. So there's no way of seeing how the seating's going to be. But I think maybe they will dump a couple onto streaming, even if it's a matter of, we'll dump this onto streaming, and when the cinemas are open, we'll put it back into cinemas, or we'll put it into cinemas. And if you want to see it on the big screen, it will be there for you. Because, there won't be everybody that wants to watch it on streaming, and people will hold out for the cinema. But they've got to start getting some money back. You're talking hundreds of millions of dollars that's been spent on a lot of these movies. What was it? Was it something they dumped on streaming? I think it might have been Trolls World Tour. I think they got back about $100 million in about 2 weeks or something. So, there's money. There's money there. If it's a really worthwhile film, if they dump things like A Quiet Place 2 or Wonder Woman, Black Widow, anything like that, if they dump that onto streaming, even at 20 quid, I will actually happily pay £20 as a rental just to watch that film. Films like that, films like maybe Trollers, I wouldn't, but I'd wait for like a physical release for that. But they could get more money. They could get more money than getting at the cinema. If you take something like Black Widow, stick it on Netflix or some iTunes, and charge 20 quid. How many Marvel fans are going to watch that? They probably would get more money back, because if I go and see it at my cinema, it's only £4.99. So for 20 quid, they're making an extra bit of money. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. Only time will tell. Jamie had considered changing my channel name to Blue Jay instead of Blu-ray. Blue Jay. Yeah, sounds good, doesn't it? Instead of Jamie Powell. Yeah, or Blue Jay something. Any news on Blu-ray hunting coming soon? Well, I'm still Blu-ray hunting every Monday, so there'll be another one tomorrow. Yes, it's a funny old game. Good morning from the chair. I have not seen a message from you yet, mate. I think I did get one come through, but I haven't had time to look at it yet, unfortunately. I've been sorting a lot of old crappy Blu-rays out from the Poundland recycling bin to give to Lou, because I'm going to pop up, see Lou tomorrow. Apparently, I'm going to be a professional photographer tomorrow. Yes. We'll see how that turns out. Yes, because Lou's involved in a charity. She's a chairman of the Kent Kidney Patients Association. She's written a piece about food parcels, food boxes, and vulnerable people, and she's being published in a magazine. So she would like me to come up with my fancy camera and take a couple of pictures of maybe her holding a box of goodies, or giving them to the neighbours, rather than getting a professional person in. So we'll see how that goes as well. So I've got to do a Maidstone trip tomorrow for the Blu-ray hunts anyway. So I'll just pop into Lulu's and get my professional photographer's hat on. I expect the pictures will all turn out blurry. Have you found it hard movie hunting with lockdown? Not really, because most of my hunting I've been doing online through lockdown. Harry Oxley, hello. Will you be going to the cinema when it opens? I will do, yes. I will be going, depending on what they're going to be showing, though. But the cinema at Blue Water, the shopping complex, is already open. It's a showcase cinema, so they're showing films. And I think some Odeons, Odeon in Canterbury is closed. That's not reopening, not yet. But lots of other Odeons are already open. How many Shameless DVDs or Blu-rays do you own? What, the Shameless TV show? Or do you mean the Shameless? There is a Shameless label, isn't there? I don't own any if it's a Shameless label. Actually, I don't own any of Shameless anything. I'm just Shameless. I found Mr. Peabody and Sherman 3D Blu-ray for 50p. That's a bargain. James saw Frozen 2 on Friday. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. It was very enjoyable and entertaining, but not as good as the first one. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? I'm going to be watching it in 3D, hopefully. Eva. Yes, I know. We're early. Stevens Horror and Retro. Lewis, yesterday I picked up Onward on Blu-ray in Tesco for only 10 quid. That's not bad. And considering it doesn't come with a slip either. Well, that's not a bad price, actually. Because a lot of DVDs, when they come out, are 10 quids anyway in the supermarkets. Hello, Marcus. Now you've got all these comedy box sets, will you be doing an updated DVD collection? And will you be picking up the box set for the Vicar of Dibley? Do you know what? I've really never been a massive fan of the Vicar of Dibley. I might have to kind of like watch it, but it's never something that I really wanted to sit down and watch. Have you watched Arrow, and if what are your thoughts on it? I really didn't like it. I lasted maybe to the end of the first series and I gave up, so I never bothered. I don't listen to that many podcasts. No, there is one that I do listen to occasionally. James. Kevin, hello. My name is Kevin Birch. I received my still book. It's still book Star Wars Limitation box set 4K Blu-ray, long enough to come last month from the useless website Zavvi. Yes, at least you got it. Hopefully it's in good quality. Jacob, I love the videos. Quick question: where is the best place to go DVD hunting, shops wise? I mean anywhere. Mainly like CEX and HMV, but you occasionally find some weird DVDs in the supermarkets. Like that. As does Notorious for having weird titles on DVD. I haven't had really much chance yet, but charity shops are usually pretty good for picking up DVDs and Blu-rays. There's never really many Blu-rays in my area in charity shops, but all of the charity shops are still closed in my area, so haven't had a chance to go in them. But I think maybe some people may have donated quite a lot of stuff over the last couple of weeks, so I look forward to them reopening, getting my old spy glasses on, and hitting the charity shops. At one point, I'd like to do the Great Charity Shop Blu-ray hunt or Blu-ray DVD hunt with Lulu, which I think would be quite fun. She's the person to go to for charity shops. She knows all about them, so she would take me to all these weird little ones that she knows about. Which Arrow films did you end up ordering? Black Moon Rising, The Car, Raising Cain. I can't remember the rest. There's 6 in total. Hopefully they should be here in a couple of days. Have you watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990? I would have had a review up by now, wouldn't I? Do you know why? Because I haven't got a pizza. Apparently I need to have a pizza to watch it. So I need to get pizza. Hello, Tony. Empire Strikes Back is the first movie my local view is playing here in Dublin on Friday. And if anything enticed me to go to the cinema, it's Star Wars. Yeah, if they're showing Empire Strikes Back at my View or Cineworld, I'm there. I know we're not going to get we're not going to get a 4K one now, so it's only going to be a 2K. But I still want to see that on the big screen again. Joker Clown. I think it might be Joker Clown. It was £5 in Asda. Hey, look, Simon. I have Werewolves of the Third Reich, but sadly mine came without the cool lenticular slip. Oh no! That was the main reason for me getting that, actually. For that lenticular slip. It's so cool. The film is probably absolute crap holes, but it'd be worth doing a few really bad reviews. Also, just had my guide to every werewolf movie ever made book arrive this morning. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, oh yeah, check see if that's in there and what they said about it. I picked up Summon the Darkness today. Oh, with yes, Alexandria Daddario. I highly recommend you watch the new Disney Plus documentary series Into the Unknown, Making Frozen 2. I might actually watch Frozen 2 first before watching that. I have actually pre-ordered the Star Wars steelbooks, yes. So we should be seeing the first one into this month. Fingers crossed that it doesn't come dented. Ben's Film Collection, hello. The missus and I love all your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Keep us thoroughly entertained through all the madness. All the best from Ben and Christina. Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much, guys. Dark Waters is out tomorrow on on DVD, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think there's a Blu-ray for that either. Update on the Flick Bin. I should be doing that Tuesday or Wednesday. I've got Poundland bin coming up, and also the flick bin. At the moment, Emma's in the lead, I believe. I bought Darling, directed by and starring Pollyanna McIntosh. Oh yeah, from The Woman, the Arrow release, The Woman, from Asda yesterday for £5. That's cool. What's your top 5 Arrow video releases? Well, I've actually now sorted out that bottom shelf that had Pixar crap and all that. All my Pixar stuff is over here on this new cabinet now, as I showed in the video. And I've put all my Arrow releases and my like 101s and the boutiques and all stuff like that on the bottom shelf. There are loads that I have not seen of my Arrow releases. I need to start watching them. My favourites of the Arrow releases that I've got, though, are RoboCop, Waterworld, haven't seen that. Time Bandits. That's probably all I've seen out of those. So I've still got quite a few to watch. But I like their limited releases, you know, with the big booklets and everything. Just wondering what job you have. At the moment, I don't. Well, I do. I've been furloughed since end of February, beginning of March. Yeah, I was on compassionate leave at the end of February, obviously because of Mama Bowman. Then I was on sick leave myself, obviously because my hospital trip. And then I just went straight onto furlough. So, and I've been paid ever since. I did get a message from my workplace 2 days ago asking if I'll be okay to go back to work in August or September. So I said perfectly fine. Yep. Looking forward to actually getting back there. Don't know if I can remember what to do when I get back there. But they've got to sort out some stuff, you know, like how it's going to work in the office sort of thing. But yeah, hopefully looking forward to get back. Have you watched Hamilton on Disney Plus? Oh God, don't talk to me about Hamilton. Yeah. I've got a pickup tomorrow. Military Wives. Yes, that's another big one. That's probably one of the mainstream ones that's coming out tomorrow, isn't it? What is it about? Obviously, it's about military wives. It's not about them starting up a band, is it? Oh, Blue Tuber, hello. What's been your most expensive haul in one day, and what's your most expensive single Blu-ray purchase? Well, my most expensive single Blu-ray purchase was the one I bought last week, which was the oh God, and Anita, what's it called? Oh my God, I can't remember. I've forgotten what it's bloody called. The girl with the big bubble eyes, Anita. It's not called Anita, is it? I can't remember what the bloody hell it's called. Oh, where have I put it? Have I tucked it away? There it is. Is it there? Have I not got it on my shelf here? I think I've tucked it. I can't remember what it's called. For some reason, I'm thinking it's called Anita. Alita. Alita, Battle Angel, not Anita. Yes, oh bloody hell. See, it's too early. This is what happens when you do things too early in the morning. Yeah, so Alita Battle Angel was 3 figures. Yes. So don't worry, the first figure wasn't a 2 or anything like that. So that's my most expensive pickup. What was the rest of the question? The most expensive haul. Probably would have been one last year, maybe end of last year, when they started doing the bins. the bargain bins. I think I came back with probably like 30 titles from that and Poundland. Apparently the best hangover cure is eggnog. When is Goonies coming to 4K? I think it's just sometime later in the year, maybe in the autumn. Just gone up to get some breakfast as I've not long woken up to find I can't make anything. Oh, so I'm resorting to finishing and share a bag of crisps for now. That's also one thing that I'm going to miss with my Toby Carvery, because you know they do breakfasts, so you go and help yourself. The thing with the Toby Carvery at the moment, you normally go in, you walk in, they give you a plate, they tell you what meats do you want, you say you can have a bit of everything or whatever meats you want, and then you have all the dishes with the spoons, and you just help yourself. 20 roast potatoes, a huge massive amount of like cauliflower or something like that, and just dump it on carrots. But the way that's working now, you go in socially distanced, you walk past where they serve the food up, and the chef carves the meat, puts it on your plate, and then you have to tell the chef what you want on the plate. So you say, can I have 20 roast potatoes? Normally you would just dish that up and put it on your plate, but if you tell the chef 20 roast potatoes, you know he's going to say, you bloody pig. And they're also going to put the sauces on as well. And whereas you normally have your fizzy drink machine, the bottomless, where you can just go up to the machine, they're not doing that anymore. So the servers will actually go up now and get your drinks. So yeah, it's a bit restricted. If it's not really all you can eat carvery now, but I think probably it's the best we've got now until hopefully we start to get back to normal. Did you see my comment about Bobby Box Cutter being a folding lock knife and it doesn't really need the little black protector? I did, and I had a good go at trying to fold it and it won't fold. There's a little knob thing that you can pull up or push down. I was very careful at doing it. It just doesn't fold. Not my one anyway. I'm trying to find Quiz on DVD. Oh, I didn't know there was a film called Quiz. Geek for Food, hello. Oh, you're from Australia. Very nice. Thank you very much. I remember watching one of your live streams in Florida last year. I never went to Florida last year. In the UK, it was 12 p.m. and in Florida, it was 7 a.m. Sounds about right. In fact, my buddy Lewis, that I occasionally, well, not occasionally, because of lockdown and everything, meet up with down Westwood Cross, and we have a coffee in Costa, and then go into HMV, which doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to miss that. But yeah, I got to know him because him and his daughter were watching my videos all the time when they were on holiday in Florida. They would spend like most evenings watching Big Pauly videos. It's not the first thing I would do. You're in Florida. But it was really nice to hear from them. And yeah, we become good friends. Oh, he's on here. Hello, matey. I was just talking about you. I've been playing Last of Us Part 2 on PS4. It's sanely great. I would so love to see a video of you playing it. Casey sends her love. Ah, yeah, love to Casey as well. Casey's Lewis's daughter that started watching my videos when they were in Florida. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff about Last of Us. Unfortunately, I haven't got a PS4 anymore, so unless it's available on iPad, on iOS, I don't know. I might, depending on the price, I might maybe buy a PS5 when it comes out. Just for mainly Star Wars games. I don't know. My problem with me because I'm disabled, I'm going to be on the front row in Cineworld. So when people walk past me, I'm probably going to get it. Well, hopefully they should be wearing masks. You know, they should be wearing masks, and you can only take it off when you're seated. The other problem with you being in the front row is that you're going to be like that with a screen. I hate that. Got my weekly pickups and post video up later. Easily the most films I've bought received a week ever. Waiting for Sunday's Prime delivery around 7:30, so expect the video around 8 p.m. So expect a big video from Jamie Powell later on with his week's Blu-rays. I believe if a movie goes to streaming TV and then goes to the cinema, it isn't allowed to get an Oscar. Oh, okay. Unless the Academy changed the rules for this year. Could do. Scooby's coming to rent next Friday. $13.99 still too expensive for a rental. I wouldn't mind paying $13.99 as long as it's a film that I really, really, really want to see. I mean, Scoob, take it or leave it. I'll wait for it to come on Netflix or something. But if that was like Wonder Woman 1984, yes, I'd pay $13.99. Would you ever do a meetup? I do not do meetups really because I don't really see anybody. I've met a few people. Obviously, Lewis down Westwood Cross. Met a nice guy at Folkestone. Outside Poundland. Posed for photo. Bumped into a chap in my Tesco's in Dover that watches the channel, and also when I was down doing a Blu-ray hunt on a Monday last year down HMV Westwood Cross, there was a guy down from, I think somewhere like Yorkshire or Leeds. They'd come down to do a bit of shopping, and yeah, bumped into them. But hopefully when we start to get these Comic Cons back on track, and where it's better to do rather than all the social distancing shit, then yeah, well, I'm actually thinking of going. If there's some guests there that I really want to see, then yeah, that might probably be the easiest opportunity to like meet up with people. The reason why they would get more money is due to the cinemas taking at least 50% of the ticket cost, true, with the rest going to the film studio. So a digital release at £20 would generate more profit. Yeah, straight to the movie company, so they would generate. Of course, the only problem with that is, with the cinemas, a lot of cinemas probably wouldn't be able to make it. I've already heard that a few cinemas around me may not be reopening, like family-run ones. There's a small cinema in Dover here, the Silver Screen, has one screen which is basically the same size as my screen here, and they have 50 chairs. And when you get a cup of tea, they actually serve it in a china cup for your seat. I really can't see maybe that kind of working, them surviving. For 50 seats and social distancing, what are you going to have? Maybe 20 people at maximum? Have you got any Blu-rays for sale to give away? I've got a lot of Blu-rays, but they're all going to Lulu. They're all the Poundland bin rejects. Hello, Tory. Another Aussie. Here in Sweden, cinema tickets £12. It depends where you are in the country. My Cineworld, which hopefully will be reopening this month, is usually about between £8.99 and £10.99 for an adult ticket after 5 o'clock. But I have an unlimited card, so I pay like £18 a month, and you can go as many times as you want. Unlimited. That's why they call it an unlimited card. My view is £4.99 a ticket and £3.99 on Mondays. And you are talking state-of-the-art projection, 4K, Dolby Atmos, comfy seats, massive sound and picture quality, incredible Sony 4K. And the two screens, there's 4 really big screens. 2 of those screens, bloody huge. Screen is massive. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So I'm hoping they're going to still stick with their £4.99, because I know not every view around the country is £4.99. Some are, £13 or something. But I'm hoping that they don't say, well, we can't really do it at £4.99 because, we need to get more money in from money that we've lost. But hopefully sticking it at £4.99, they'll get more people in anyway. Are you still collecting BBC box sets? I am. I haven't bought any new ones yet, but I'll be picking up a couple of new ones very soon. You come from a land down under. Yeah, I know. Odeon Leicester Square, up to £45 a ticket. I checked that online actually last year. I know they've had like a revamp in there, haven't they? They've changed a lot of seating and maybe changed some covers. But I remember when Die Another Day came out with Pierce Brosnan, we were sitting like in the Royal Circle, and that was like £22 a ticket, and that was what, 2002, I think. So yeah, I can see that, £45 a ticket per person. I think with that they're getting foreigners, aren't they? They're getting tourists. If you got someone from another country coming over visiting the UK, they're not going to be bothered about paying £45 to experience, a West End big screen experience. If you need any tips, I'm a professional photographer. Very nice. I think I'll be okay because I'm only using an iPhone, so it's just a matter of point and click. Oh, Sav's got to go. Farewell, Sav. I don't know. If I get Dark Waters, it means buying the DVD. I don't really know much about Dark Waters. I might actually have to watch a trailer later on because I don't know anything about it. I'd recommend picking up the Code 404 DVD tomorrow to add to the comedy TV collection. It's absolutely amazing, like the thin blue line. I thought the Code 404... is on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and it's like a sci-fi film with is it the Armel brothers from Arrow? You should watch Father Ted. Yeah, that's one I never actually watched before. Have you ever watched Benidorm? Oh yes, I do. Yes. If so, who's your favourite character? Mine is that old lady in the scooter, whose name? Oh yeah, she was always smoking a fag, wasn't she? I think Leslie. I think Leslie's my favourite character. Or Matteo. Yeah. I think there was talk about them maybe doing another, not a series, but like a movie or a stage show. I'd hope so. I liked it when Johnny Vegas was in it. His mum cracked me up, really cracked me up. That's actually another show that I think I'm going to have to buy on DVD. I love Benidorm. Chris Hemsworth is getting buffed up to the next level so he can portray Hulk Hogan. He'd seriously have to for that, wouldn't he? Do you like Taskmaster? I've never watched it. I love One Foot in the Grave. I saw you have the new box set. I also love comedy, Waiting for God. Never seen that. Paul Crosby, hello. Have you heard news about Disney erasing the prequel trilogy from canon? Well, it's already out there, isn't there? They can't really erase it. Apparently, Kathleen Kennedy's been stripped of her creative control of Star Wars, and she's only now responsible for 2 Star Wars shows, unnamed at the moment, apparently. But they're planning at the moment with the new Star Wars trilogy that's coming out in 2022, I think. They're also going to be doing films in between, you know, like Solo, Star Wars Story, or Rogue One, to kind of like excel the universe, the Star Wars universe. They want the Star Wars universe to be as successful as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Are you going to buy the Dad's Army box set? That won't be first on my list. That won't be high up on my list. I might do. I might buy it eventually, but it's never one I really got into. I don't have the Skywalker 4K box now. I've been waiting for the steelbooks. I'm thinking about buying some Mothers Do Have Them. It's only $11.99. Yeah, that's a good priced one, that one. Have you done an A to Z of favourite films? I've done an A to Z. I think I have, actually. I think I did do an A to Z. It was a thing that Jamie Powell was doing. I recently did do an A to Z, yeah. Have you ever thought of creating a Why Did I Bother Watching That Crap award? I haven't, but it might be an idea. I could get a couple of little logos to come up every time I do a movie review, like with Pauly's seal of approval. Ping! Or that is shit. Update on Harley Quinn. Still watching it. Which one was the last one I watched? I think maybe episode 5. She's getting her band together. She's got Shark. She's got the Shark now, or the Shark Man. She was trying to get a lair. So it's still really good. Still got a few more to see. I just picked up Force 10 from Navarone limited edition by Indicator. Yeah, I looked for that last week in HMV, but they never had it. Have you figured out how to fold Bobby? I have tried to fold Bobby, but Bobby won't fold. I have the Arrow Video limited edition Blu-rays of what? Necromantic, Candyman, Nightbreed, Last House on the Left, Chainsaw, Mascara. That's cool. Oh, I've just got to the bit now where everybody's put Alita. Not Anita. I've ordered a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs off eBay. I've got the first 3 series of the TV series Waterloo Road. That was on BBC. Okay. Yesterday I ordered the complete series of Agent Carter on Blu-ray and a Black Widow logo hoodie. Oh, that sounds cool. I see that they've got Wonder Woman merchandise out now, pop vinyls as well. You know, the Wonder Woman 84. I've also picked up the first season of Dallas when it was on Channel 5. Is this the new Dallas or the old Dallas? What are your thoughts on the passing of Danny Hicks? Who? Don't know who that is. What are your opinions on J.K. Rowling and her comments? I actually never read the comments. I don't know what she said. Quiz is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire drama. Oh, of course, yes. It's about the chap. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've actually seen that on physical. I can't remember seeing that. Had an email about my job opening back in Cineworld. We may be opening back up again on the 31st of July, pending on government guidelines again. But there will be no pick and mix and no ice cream. Oh my God, you've got to have ice cream. And I suppose everything will be pre-packed. What about popcorn? Do you have to like book popcorn online or something? I had to watch Endgame on the front row. My neck was in agony for the next week. I watched original Jurassic Park back in '93, front row in America. Yeah, that's not good. Some box cutters don't fold. My old one used to retract and slide into the handle, and some are fixed with a cover. I only seen a folding one recently for the first time. I shouldn't imagine it folds from Poundland, but I have had a good go at it. When a View and Odeon cinemas opening, I think maybe all views will be 31st of July. Oh, some Odeons are open now or from the 10th, but some of them are not open yet. You can watch The Last of Us as a movie on YouTube with the cutscenes and the story cut together. It's 4 hours. It's a great story with fantastic animation. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea, actually. How big is your screen? I've got 65 inches downstairs, and my screen in here is about 70. It's only a small room with my projector. Just wanted to check that it was still okay for me to have Arrow Season 1. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I've got a lot of Blu-rays to send out, actually, the next two or 3 days, because I sold a lot of my doubles and things like that. How far into Lost are you since you started rewatching? I'm on Season 2, Episode 7, maybe? Is it 7 or 8? Or am I on Season 3? No, I'm on Season 2. Yeah. They've met up with the passengers from the rear of the plane. All the buttons been explained about pushing the button and all that kind of stuff. Oh, the last one was when Shannon got shot by Ana Lucia. I'm new to the channel. Ice Wallow Boys come. Dear me. Nice to meet you. Dusty Panda. Dusty Panda 55. I hope we survive here at the hotel I work. They're on the verge of bankruptcy. I understand your words on the subject, but I'm worried about my job further down the line as I'm on-site staff. Do you work for any particular hotel brand? You know, like Best Western or Premier Inn or something like that, or is it like a family-run one? I should imagine a lot of people are a little bit hesitant of maybe staying at hotels or going on holiday for a little while, so I can see what you mean. Let's get back to the good old days and have drive-in cinemas. And as you come in, you get given a small surround sound system to put on your car. I think yesterday was the first outdoor drive-in cinema at Canterbury? I think it was Canterbury they did one. But I think you had to park your car and then get your blanket and go and sit on the grass and watch the film. And it was pissing it down yesterday. Oh, they're doing some drive-in cinemas down Margate as well, apparently, at the theme park. Or going to be doing some. Have you got Only Fools and Horses on DVD? I do, yep. I have the DVD box set of the old Addams Family black and white show. Okay. Blackadder is one that I need to get. Apparently, there's a really nice box set for that one. Rehan, sorry I'm a bit late. I just got up I like your videos. Do you know that tomorrow I am getting SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated on Xbox? That's a strange name. What a nice surprise, Big P, to see you on YouTube. Where would you not see me? Did the person who won the giveaway ever contact you? No, they did not. They did not. So it's still unclaimed. And I'm going to be doing another draw. Yes. Not live. Not on the live chat here, but I'll be doing a draw on the video Monday or Tuesday. Shame. They obviously never went back and watched the video. Where did you get all this money you spend on Blu-rays? My wages? I refused to buy Only Fools and Horses as they had to change so much music as they only license for transmission. Not physical. Roy, hello Roy. Yes, I have ordered a few bits and pieces from the Arrow sale. So I should have about 6 titles turning up in the next couple of days. Andy, hello. I'm good, thank you. My Odeon cinema in Broadway Plaza opened last night. Oh, that's good. Have you ever seen Hannah the TV series? I have not. I've been meaning to want to watch that because I did like the film. Do you like and collect Mad Max movies, either physical or digital, on your Apple TV? Mad Max movies on iTunes is now just £3.99. Great extras. I bet they're not in 4K though, are they? I do have the first 3 films on Steelbook as well as Fury Road as well. I stopped watching The Walking Dead after season 1. Oh dear, you missed a lot of good stuff. Oh, I thought my Kit Kat had gone off. I opened up my Kit Kat, turned it around, and saw that. I thought, hang on a minute, that's gone off. Surely that's gone off. But it's not. It is a Kit Kat cookies and cream. Not bad. I miss my mint and orange ones. I must admit, you do an amazing job of managing the space in your cinema room. Watched your last video and you managed to get another bookshelf. I know. I just had an idea of just... It's even more roomy back here now. And I've got some stuff on the bookcases there, yeah. I doubt I'd get another one in. I really would doubt I'd get another one in now. Although the half size one could always be replaced by a full size one, but it would cause a bit of problems because I wouldn't have a place for the speakers. That speaker. I've got another room. I could always put another bookcase in there. D. Ollyoak, hello. Ollyoak. What's your favourite film from the year you were born? What was out in 1971? I think somebody asked this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what was out in 71. Have you seen The Platform on Netflix? I've not seen The Platform. Subtitled, is it? I think. What you having for today's Sundays, matey? I'm doing a roast chicken with all the trimmings. Yesterday I watched Jaws and Jaws 2 back to back and The Shallows. You had a right old sharky time, didn't you? And then you listened to some Fergal Sharkey afterwards. or as we used to call him, Sherkulfaki. What's the name of the person who won? Oh, I can't remember the name. You have to have a look back on the stream from a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I tried to contact them, but nothing. Ironically, the US Only Fools and Horses box set has the music intact. Do you remember when they actually tried to remake Only Fools and Horses in America? And they actually did the pilot for it. What's his name? I can't remember the chap who was playing Del Boy. He was in Spawn. He played the fella, like the clowny type character with a blue face, I think, in Spawn. Can't remember his name. I bought Invisible Man on Blu-ray. Still haven't watched it. It's meant to be really good. Yeah, it's just really good. It's a really good film. Kinder Bueno is the best chocolate around, though. Oh, is it? Why is The Hunt not getting a Blu-ray release in the UK? I have no idea. I really don't know. Fantasy Island is. I've got The Hunt coming on Blu-ray maybe in about a week or two, but I don't know why it's not getting a UK release. Sometimes we get screwed over, don't we? Having said that, I was speaking to Mike in America, a Movie Edge, and they didn't get Little Monsters on Blu-ray in America, but we got it on Blu-ray over here. So it's weird. It's weird how it works. Do you own any Peter Jackson's early movies? Brain Dead, Bad Taste, or Meet the Feebles? I do not. No, I don't. The platform is available dubbed to English. Okay. Episode 1 of Star Wars came out when I was born. 1999. Yes. Why did you do it on a stream? Would have been easier to do it on a video? No, we don't know which one of us has won. Well, yeah, because you can see it back on the live chat from like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I actually did it on the live stream, so you can actually see who the winner is, and it's all in the chat as well. Now you're showing your ages, mate. I remember Mr. Sharky in the Undertones. I don't actually remember him in the Undertones. I only remember him solo. You have a very good point about Mad Max being in 4K. It's only available in iTunes USA store. I don't think that there isn't a 4K. No, I don't think there is a 4K Blu-ray for Mad Max. I might be mistaken, but I don't think so. So that's one thing that we are lacking. No, it wasn't David Jason playing Del Boy. Hang on a minute. I shall get his name for you. John Leguizamo. Yes. Yeah, John Leguizamo played Del Boy, and some other weird chap played Rodney. Although they changed the names, I believe they changed the names, and it wasn't called Only Fools and Horses, but it only survived as a pilot and never went to series. Oh look, Carl's already put it on here. Damn it! I could have saved myself looking it up. I just received notification from Xavi about an Avengers Endgame 4K lenticular releasing on the 13th. Are you buying that? Yeah, I've had a bleeding pre-order in for ages. It was supposed to be out last week. Not the 4K though, I'm buying the 3D. That and Captain Marvel. I've seen a few Peep Show episodes, yeah. Fantasy Island is another one that looks good. I've been looking forward to buying this movie ever since I saw the trailer. It looks... It's really nothing to do with the plane. I know it's called Fantasy Island, but it's not really anything to do with it. It's an independent company from Blackpool called Choice Hotels. Okay. Well, if you're in Blackpool, I should imagine you get loads of people. Hopefully. My dad doesn't see any difference between DVD and Blu-ray. And whenever I go downstairs and he's got a program on, he has it on standard def. And even he watches football matches in standard def. He says there's no difference. I turned it over to HD and he says there's no difference. Gashead Steve, hello. I think someone should tell you, but while you are not looking, the child is winking at the camera and flicking the Paul's nose. Pack it in, you two. Or I'll banish you to the cupboard. Do you still buy movies on iTunes or mainly Blu-ray? I do buy them on iTunes, but there hasn't really been anything worth buying. Not the last couple of weeks. They haven't had really that many sales. So I'll buy something if I fancy it, but I've been mainly sticking to physical at the moment. Dracula 1979 version starring Frank Langella, or is it Frank Langella, is coming out in October by Indicator in a lush box set with posters and stills, one of my favourite Dracula movies. Divergent or Maze Runner series, which is the better trilogy? Oh! I think I prefer the Maze Runner series. Unfortunately, we never got to finish the Divergent series because there was one more film to come. Then they were talking about maybe putting it as a TV series and even recasting. But yeah, unfortunately, we never got to see the rest. I'm still waiting for the UK DVD Blu-ray release of the 1987 movie The Monster Squad, directed by Fred Decker. They re-released it in the US a few years ago for 20th anniversary. The Monster Squad. I'm sure there's a Blu-ray. There is a Blu-ray available for the Monster Squad. I think Jamie's got it. Actually. This particular hotel in the group is in the Keswick in the Lake District. Oh, okay. Should I do a movie night video? What should I watch with a cold Pepsi Max? The Matrix 1 or Zombieland 2 or Knives Out? Well, if I had the choice of picking those three, I would actually pick Knives Out because I haven't seen it. But Matrix is always good, isn't it? Have you seen The King of Staten Island? I have not. Have you watched Hamilton on Disney Plus? Oh dear, I do like talking about Hamilton. iTunes is currently doing a pretty good deal for the entire West Wing series. I highly recommend it. Oh, do you know what? I've only seen a few of those. I've seen just a handful of episodes of West Wing when it first started. I must admit that as an iTunes only movie collector, that Blu-ray releases do have more extras, extended cuts than iTunes, so I think that's a massive advantage. There's advantages and disadvantages of both sides, really, isn't there? The only problem, I'm not saying this as a general rule or a general dislike, because I don't dislike streaming. I don't dislike digital movies on iTunes because I still do watch them. My Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, when it got to about the 2-hour mark, there's flickering going all over the screen, like there's some problem with the coding of the actual transmission or the file, the copy. And there's also, I thought maybe it's just me, maybe it's just a bad download. Well, I haven't downloaded it, it's streamed. But a few other people on the Big Pauly, chatting site have also got the same thing. So I've contacted them to see if we can get it resolved, but I have had no reply back yet, and this was about 5 days ago. So yeah, and it hasn't been corrected. I had thought about, I don't know, maybe removing it from my iTunes library, but then would I have to then repurchase it again? It's really annoying. It only lasts for maybe 30 seconds to a minute at the end of the film, but it's really annoying because it's lots of flickering like VHS. No, I'm the Monster Club. I'm thinking about the one that I actually watched. I'm sure it's the Monster Squad. It's a bit like Goonies and Stand By Me with lots of kids. I'm sure it's that one. How about the Lord of the Rings trilogy or the Hobbit trilogy? Well, I would go with the Lord of the Rings trilogy, definitely, over the Hobbit. Although I do enjoy the Hobbit films, but definitely Lord of the Rings. Hello, Dan. I'm good, thanks. What's your number one wish for a 4K release? Still the Abyss. Any tips for starting a YouTube channel on Blu-ray hunting? Just do what you like. Hunt for what you like. Don't hunt for any old crap. If you're a particular genre, like if you're a movie horror fan, then specifically hunt for horror films. Have you seen a Eurovision movie? I have not yet. Not seen that. Why am I yawning at midday? Have you thought of reviewing a feck Christopher Nolan movies on the channel in the lead up to Tenet? Yeah, because that wouldn't take too long, actually. Not like a Star Wars marathon or a Star Trek marathon. Could do. I haven't got Memento, but I think I can probably get it. I've now got the Prestige. I've never seen the Prestige, so that'll be a first time watch. The other one that I've never seen with Robin Williams in something. No, not Interstellar. Have you been Interstellar? Yeah, I was in there last year. When were you having issues with your 4K projector and had to send it back? I recommended one that also had Keystone. Did you get around to looking? Yeah. It's size. If I get a 4K projector, really, I need one the same size as the projector that I've got. The same weight. It just becomes too ridiculous in a room this small. My other option was to get a new 4K TV for the room, maybe an OLED, but then it wouldn't help with the 3D. The main thing I like about digital media is that they don't take up room, other than that Blu-ray. Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? What are your thoughts on the Sarah Connor Chronicles? If you've seen it, I bought it a couple of months ago before lockdown and still haven't got round to watching it. I do have both seasons on Blu-ray. It is fantastic. It is more of a true Terminator follow-up than a lot of the films. And Summer Glau is fantastic in it. Knives Out is getting a sequel. Chris Evans saying the movie is CSI KFC. That joke made me laugh. Please check my new video today. I'm watching tonight Zombieland 2. I have seen Knives Out. Yeah, I haven't seen Zombieland 2 yet either. I ordered the US Doctor Sleep 4K back in May and it's still not here. Says it arrived in London over 2 weeks ago. Oh, bum. I couldn't request a refund for my Fantastic Beast. There was no way to do it. I went on to the iTunes thing, and because it was March 2019, I bought it. When you click on the little arrow, there's no refund option. I would still like you to drive to Westwood Cross Sainsbury's and take your flick bin and do the Poundland shuffle dance in the middle of the shop floor and see what reaction you get. Oh dear. Can you wear your glasses upside down for 5 minutes? I don't think so. I'll put my glasses on upside down, but I'm not going to wear them for 5 minutes because it's going to be weird. Holy shitting knob jockeys. Oh my god. That, it's like the room is spinning. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, dear me. That's not good. Definitely don't drive while doing that. I had the same flickering issue on my copy of Last Blood. I did a full reset and this did a software update as well and corrected it. Oh, right, okay. I've done a restart. I don't want to do a reset because it means you lose all your picture settings and sound settings and shit like that. But I checked the software and the software is fully updated. I think it's 13.4.1 or something like that. And yeah, I've got it all set up correctly. I've got the match, the match quality, and I've got it as standard def, SD, because it matches it then to whatever you've got. You know what I'm talking about. Have you got any of the Disney classics with slips? I do not. Recently got them for all about 340 quid, bleed now, and should be getting Incredibles 2 O-Ring. Only need Onward, which will take ages for a slip. Yeah. Do you own any of The Office US? I've never seen a single episode of The Office US. Are you getting American Psycho 4K Steelbook? Don't know. I actually have never seen it. I might just buy the Blu-ray, just the standard Blu-ray. Yeah, I tried to do like a manual update on the Apple TV, but it says your software is up to date. What is your favourite movie from 2019? Ooh, I think Joker, isn't it? Joker's my favourite. It was a toss-up between that and The Rise of Skywalker. I think Joker. Oh, Summer Glow and me actually share the same birthday, believe it or not, and it's 3 weeks away. Oh, wow. I wish we would get 4K Steelbooks releases for the Christopher Nolan movies rather than re-releases. Yeah, they're doing like Interstellar, The Prestige, Batman, Dark Knight, and they're doing all of them. Why re-release them? your money grabbing gits. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood was a really boring movie. I was falling asleep. I had to remove from my Xbox after about 40 minutes. Maybe it's because we're not really familiar with the person, you know, because in America, it's probably somebody that everybody knows. Here it would be like watching a movie about Jimmy Savile. Growing up with Jimmy Savile. Yes, sitting on his lap. Yeah, maybe that wouldn't be the best. Or Tony Hart, maybe. Tony Hart and Morph. I actually wrote to Jimmy Savile. I don't think I would have been his type anyway. I'm making a movie night. Video night. Please give me tips what to do and what to drink. Just have fun. You should do a Blu-ray scavenger hunt when the releases dry up. We would suggest things in the comments. Well, Dan, that was actually something that I was planning to do. Even on my Facebook page, on the notifications, I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a scavenger hunt. And I asked people for suggestions, and they sent in loads of suggestions. So much shit has happened. I just never got round to doing it. Not this year, anyway. Possibly, maybe later on in the year. I don't know. Oh, David's off now. Goodbye, David. He's gotta go cook his roast chickie. Enjoy your din-dins. Do you think? Yeah, they're making new Star Wars films. They've got a new trilogy they're starting in 2022, plus spin-off movies as well. My Apple TV said it was the correct version, but when I did a reset, it updated the software. You can set up your Apple TV automatically using your iPhone, so all the settings. Okay, so if I do a reset on the Apple TV, it will remember what the settings were, or will I have to go into the Apple TV settings and reset them? I suppose I could just take a photograph of the settings. Also, recently watched Little Women on Blu-ray, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's a brilliant piece of filmmaking. Emma Watson's in that, isn't she, I believe? My local Into are in debt. Yeah, I've heard about Into. They do a big shopping centre in Manchester, I think, or Birmingham, that's gone under. Also Lakeside. I believe they own Lakeside. If my super mall goes bust, I have nowhere to buy Blu-ray or DVD because that's the only HMV in my local town. Spies in Disguise. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. A Jimmy Savile movie would get the lighter treatment straight away. In the 90s, when I was a kid, we had that Noel Edmonds program. Can't remember which channel was on. Not Mr. Blob. Was it House Party, or was it? What did he used to? Super Saturday morning swap shop. He did swap shop, didn't he? I think Noel Edmonds. That was the 80s, though. If I review movie, but if I need to give a spoiler, what should I do? Tell people. I know I'm going to spoil the shit out of this film, so that they know in advance. I do not have a carry-on box set. No. The administrators said Lakeside is keeping the shops open. Well, that's good. Well, for now anyway. Do you think we will ever see the BBC comedy shows on Blu-ray? I don't think so. I don't think we would have had them by now. Having said that, if you go back 2 or 3 years and someone said 40 Towers is coming out on Blu-ray, I would have said, yeah, right, whatever. So, possibility, who knows? I've got Kit Kat now all over my iPad. Lewis is back. What? He'd just been for a ride on his bike. Oh, very nice. Not down here, you wouldn't. Bloody windy as shit. Oh, House Party. The one with Mr. Blobby, wasn't it, I believe? Have you tried Malteser buttons? Yeah, they're really nice. Oh, not mint, though. I just tried regular Malteser buttons. I don't collect Marvel DV and DC graphic novels. Graphic novels. When are we getting True Lies on Blu-ray? Who knows? Probably after Avatar 58 comes out. What's your favourite carry-on and do you like on the buses? On your buses. I've never said it. My favourite carry-on... Oh, it's got to be camping. It's got to be camping. That'd be butchered to crap on streaming, I'm sure. Reset and update. Not just reset. Okay. I shall have to have a go at that and let you know how that goes. Did you know that on the bottom box set, I think that the Holy episode is not complete? I think the only way it's complete is through the best of bottom. Oh, okay. Why would you think it's not complete? What do you think is missing? Do you think you'll be getting any Blu-rays or 4Ks tomorrow? I should imagine I shall probably pick up 1 or 2 things. Also going to Maidstone. I'll probably pop in CEX again, so there might be a few more bits and pieces up there. What's your favourite 90s TV programme? Buffy. I would love True Lies on 4K. I would love True Lies on Blu-ray. Does anyone know who won the 5,000 subscriber giveaway? As I have zero clue who it was. Have a look back on my stream, the 5,000 giveaway stream, and have a look through the comments. I'll see if I can pinpoint it later on, but yeah, no one ever contacted me about it. And I know it wasn't Film Geek 13, that's for sure. Cobra Viper 999, hello. YouTube are corrupt. The way Brie Larson got monetized after one video and put on trending is an insult to every YouTuber who has worked hard to build his or her channel. Oh yeah, I've heard that The Last Blood has got an extended version. Don't know if it makes much difference to it because it's only like, is it 10 minutes? Something like 10 minutes? Trekflix is heading off. Going to see the parents for the afternoon. Oh, say hello to your parents for me. Have fun. What movie do you think do I need to buy for my Blu-ray collection? Whatever you fancy. Will you be reading the new Mandalorian books when they come out next year? I'm not a heavy reader, but for Mandalorian I might make an exception. Do you know if 4Ks work in an Xbox One? I actually don't know. I've never owned an Xbox One. So if anybody's got an Xbox One, please tell Andy. Last night I got annoyed. I tried to watch The Man with Samuel Jackson on DVD. My parents kept asking, put on Desmond TV show on Prime TV. But watch the man on DVD. Should I have a DVD player or something? Do you ever tape films off TV? Only so far as recording them. You know, if there is a film that I want to watch, I'll just press the R button, the record button on the planner, and Sky will record it. I did that with a couple of 4K ones recently, so I need to watch those. Not to keep though, just to watch. Yeah, True Lies is available from Spain, but it's a bootleg, unfortunately. It's basically no better than a Laserdisc copy or a DVD copy. Once Upon a Time might be leaving Netflix in August or September. I might be going to Disney Plus. I actually don't care, because I've got a lovely Blu-ray box set that one of my lovely viewers sent me. All 7 seasons. What are your thoughts on Indiana Jones? I love Indiana Jones. I actually even like Crystal Skull. I'm looking forward to the new one. I think they start filming that maybe early next year. But iTunes added the extended version on a couple of days ago. The main part is at the start of the movie, so the movie doesn't start at the ranch. Oh, okay. Okay, that sounds good. If there was a movie based on Norman Wisdom to be created, who do you think should play him? I was going to say Lee Evans. You've already said it. There's no one better to play Norman Wisdom than Lee Evans. Oh, it was you, Lewis, was it? Oh, thank you. I get sent so much stuff by my viewers, by my admirers. Yes, in fact, it's on top of my new cabinet. It's not tucked away with all the DVDs and all the Blu-rays. It's right next to my Alexa. Yes. Easy where I can get to it. It's there, right next to my Mummy Trilogy box set. Oh, yes. And my Close Encounters as well. Oh, yeah. While I'm here, I'm going to have to press it, and I love pressing that. I don't know what I'm going to do when the battery runs out. What is the worst film you have ever seen? I take it you mean seen. It would actually be 50 Shades of Grey, but also Bad Lieutenant, the Harvey Keitel one, and also Hamilton. Do you like Bugsy Malone? I can't say I've seen Bugsy Malone. I'm familiar with it, I just haven't watched it. Samo, hello. Just watched Amadeus. One of the best biopics. Have you watched it? No, I've not seen it actually. No. Never seen it. Oh, let's have a look, see if we can find some more comments. The comments are drying up. We've only got 64 people in the chat. I normally have over 100 on a Sunday. Maybe it's because it's an early one today. What is your favourite Tom Hanks film? I like Castaway. I like Castaway, but I also like Apollo 13. But I also like Saving Private Ryan. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to this Greyhound. That looks really good. What are your thoughts on Mandalorian? Best thing to happen to TV for years. Skip my question. Top 5 actresses in years gone by. I like Sandra Bullock. Charlize Theron, definitely. Margot Robbie, definitely right up there. Who else? Jennifer Lawrence, she's good. Really enjoy Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know who else. That's 4, isn't it? I like Margot Kidder from the Superman films. Yeah. Have you seen Rat Race? Oh, Christ, yeah. I used to have that on DVD. I don't think that's got Blu-ray release. Have you seen the Goonies 4K exclusive Cine edition? It looks beautiful. Yeah, I've pre-ordered both of those. Are you seeing Titanic? I have seen that. The Cameron one. Yeah, basically all the Tom Hanks films. Yeah, I think he's a great actor. Did you ever watch Chinatown? No, I didn't ever watch that. The previous live stream will actually be, it will actually say the 5,000 giveaway. And I think it was about an hour in, an hour and a half in, maybe an hour, 40 minutes into the stream. I got the random movie picker up and showed it on the screen and we picked. So it's there. Which film have you bought that you are most proud to own in the way of limited editions or now out of print? My Mummy. My Mummy box set. All made to look like a book with my steel books. I love that edition. It's the Mummy Book of the Dead. Are you able to store any more Blu-rays in your cinema room? Yeah, no, I've actually made room. There's quite a lot of space in here again now. So I'll have to go easy a little bit now, though. Well, I can. There's not really that going to be huge many releases out. Greyhound is going to streaming channel. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking forward to. I think it's Apple. Yes, I think it's Apple TV. Yeah, so as soon as that's out, oh, looking forward to that. I think it's sometime in July, mid-July maybe. Have you seen Deadpool 2? Definitely. If so, I thought the song Ashes, performed by Celine Dion, should have been nominated for an Oscar because it's amazing. It's probably an animated movie that won Best Song that year. Harry Brady, hello. I think of you as the British cinema sickness. Okay. He does far more charity shops than I do, though. Charity shops don't like me. If I'm not being kicked out of one or told to stop filming, then they don't sell anything. Where did you put those two Studio Ghibli movies? I still can't get that right. Spirited Away and When Marnie Was There. Second shelf, right up the end, is the Studio Ghibli films. It's more than just those two. I need to watch the other ones. I only saw one, didn't I? The Song of the Sea. I think it was the Song of the Sea was the one I watched. But I'd have to watch the rest of them as well. My top 5 actresses in today society: Margot Robbie, that gives a thumbs up for me. Scarlett Johansson, definitely. Jennifer Lawrence, definitely. Kristen Stewart, definitely. Even in Twilight. And Florence Pugh. I haven't seen a lot of Florence Pugh stuff other than the wrestling one, Fighting with My Family. I need to watch Midsummer. I've heard some good and bad things about Midsummer. Yeah, I'm a geek. Okay, if you could be a superhero and you could have any 2 superpowers from MCU characters, what 2 superpowers would you have? Well, let's exclude Hawkeye, because he ain't got no superpowers, has he? Then again, Tony Stark ain't got no superpowers either. It's all bloody mechanical. That is a tricky one, because in a superhero genre, not all of the well-known characters have actually got superpowers. Let's have a look at these. Right, let's have a look. Well, I don't think I would want to turn into a giant green Hulk. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange might be a good one, because you can manipulate time and open a portal to a beach in Hawaii. That'd be a good one. Ant-Man, would I want to be miniaturized? And again, it's not a superpower, it's the suit. Yeah, I don't know. I would think definitely Doctor Sleep. Doctor Strange. Maybe I would say Spider-Man. You can swing through the cities, even though that's not really a superpower. Are you getting true history of the Jelly Gang? What? What's your favourite Christopher Nolan film? Interstellar. I just watched Little Women. Hated it. How much was Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda was about £24. Scariest film? Insidious. Lady Macbeth is a great Florence Pugh film. Okay. Last year I got the Carry On set for £3. What, all of them? Every single one of them? Holy moly. No, yes, Song of the Sea. That's the one that I watched. Yeah, that wasn't a Studio Ghibli. But I made that mistake actually when I watched it. I called it a Studio Ghibli or Ghibli. It was still really good though. I did enjoy it. It's an Irish one, isn't it? Cartoon made by animation studio in Ireland called Cartoon Saloon. Yeah, so not Studio Ghibli. There's a missing scene. What? There is a scene missing. It's the same on Netflix. For what? What's your say? What is your favourite super villain film? It's got to be Avengers. Infinity War. I just love Thanos. Oh, we have a super chat from Roy. £4.99. Thank you very much, matey. Or miss. Oh, sorry, I don't know your sex. I haven't asked a question though. But that's fine. Thank you very much. If you could own and fly an X-Wing or a TIE fighter, which would you have? Definitely an X-Wing. Place you would like to visit you haven't? Dubai. Hang on, I just got to check on something. I've just got to check on something. Right. Playlists. Let me street. Right. Playlists. Playlists 31st of May. Right. For the live chat giveaway one video, go to the playlists, go to general chat, and it's the live stream that I did on the 31st of May. And that actually says giveaway. The true history of the Kelly Gang. Jelly. Oh, it's Kelly Gang, is it? Not Jelly. If the cinemas are open with some classics, are to reopen with classics, which has been mentioned, which film would you like to see again or have never seen on the big screen? I would like a few. I mean, Empire Strikes Back is a definite. If Independence Day's on, I was hoping Independence Day was going to be on this weekend, but obviously not. I've watched it anyway yesterday. Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, anything like that, any classics, even Jaws. I'd love to see Jaws on the big screen again. Hopefully they would like put on some 4K, presentations instead. What haven't I not seen? What did I not see on the big screen? What I missed? I would like to see The Greatest Showman on the big screen. Lulu and Claire went to see that probably about 20 times, but I missed it on the big screen. Have you watched The Spy Who Dumped Me? I have, with Mila Kunis and Kit McKinnon. I ended up in hospital because my brother broke my arm and my nose. Please send get well wishes. I've seen that film, it's good. Sitting on Jimmy Savile's lap and talking about the next thing that pops up. Oh dear me. Do you like Jingle All the Way? Put the cookie down now. Yes, I do. What's your favourite supervillain? Oh, it's got to be Thanos. Thanos is definitely got to be the supervillain. I'm not that fussed about slip covers on Blu-rays, if I'm honest. That's perfectly fine. I love my slipcovers, but not everybody's bothered about them. Oh, Kermit's Ghost, he's not really bothered about slipcovers. Shout downstairs to Papa Bowman and say, help, my Blu-rays are talking to me. He won't hear me. If you're a shapeshifter, couldn't you just shape-shift into a person with whatever superpower you want any time? I suppose you could. You really could, actually. Name 3 films you want on 4K more than anything else, excluding The Abyss and True Lies. Oh, you're not making that easy, are you? Okay. I think probably 2 of them are obvious. Back to the Future, Indiana Jones. I'd say Back to the Future 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark. A lot of my favourite films are actually on 4K now. What else? We got Die Hard. That's one of my favourite films. That's on 4K. Harry Potter's on 4K. That's a tricky one, actually. Probably Goonies, but we're getting that. Lord of the Rings. Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings. Yeah. What do you think about James Bond being a black woman? Well, he's not really, is he? I don't want to come across as sounding racist or anything like that, but James Bond, when they recast the next James Bond, it's going to be a white man. That much is obvious. But how this new film starts, he's been like retired for 5 years. Apparently, even Bond has a son or a daughter, and this black lady has come in. She's the new top of the range secret agent. Don't know if she's 007 status. She might be 006 or 008, but she's the top dog when it comes to spies. And something's obviously going to bring Bond back. Probably Rami Malek. And then they'll probably have to work side by side. But yeah, obviously she won't be James Bond because James Bond is James Bond. What didn't you like about Hamilton? I've never been a really big musical person, but I do like musicals like Grease and The Greatest Showman and the Buffy the Vampire Slayer musical. Never been a fan of stage musicals. Dad, Mum and Dad used to go to stage musicals quite a bit, so I'm very worrisome about watching Cats, but I'll give you my honest opinion when I watch that. The thing about Hamilton was I don't give a shit about American history. I don't have any problem that there was a mainly coloured cast, so there's no problem there. A lot of it was the way that it was delivered, like rap, R&B. It just didn't work. And yeah, it's just not interesting. Why wasn't Chewbacca mum in Star Wars? Don't know. Maybe she was hanging the washing out. Oh dear. I can see that you have changed your photos on your wall, the small ones. Yes, we have. What you mean, these ones? We have The Phantom. Not sure if that's got a Blu-ray release. And obviously, we've got the Goonies. I change them every now and again. Change them up a bit. Good choices of 4Ks. My question. I would say Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, big 4K box set, Indiana Jones, and Avatar. Yeah. Oh, even with Avatar being in 4K, I probably would always watch the 3D edition though. That just blows every other 3D away. If I could watch one film on the big screen, it would. Okay, I think you cut yourself off. Oh, it would be down here. It would be Lawrence of Arabia. Okay. I have not watched The Prestige. I've got it on 4K, but I've not watched it. Ethan Hunt is here. Dum 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 dum. Have you seen Tokyo Drift the other night? I meet John Cena in Tesco. You met John Cena in Tesco in West Bromwich, and he signed my John Cena World Life DVD. You just happened to have a DVD when you was in Tesco's. And say to me, never give up, my friend, on your YouTube channel. Oh, well, that was nice. If you, what the jail was, what was John Cena doing in Tesco's? Shopping, I suppose. I have seen Tokyo Drift. It's not one of my favourites. No. What's your favourite horror film? Horror movie? There's still crap loads of horror movies I've never seen. Of the ones that I have seen that I think is my type of horror, is Hereditary and It, Chapter 1, and A Quiet Place. They're my favourite horror films at the moment. Do you know if View will be showing the big older movies when they reopen? Hope so. Hope so. They haven't really posted anything on their website, so they've been a little bit lacking in information. At least Cineworld has been saying, "Oh, we're going to be opening with this," but hopefully View will update their site soon. Yeah, the 3D of Avatar. When that came out, we were due to go to London to see it at the IMAX, and Mum had to go into hospital. So we knew that when she might be in there a couple of days, and when she came out, she wouldn't be fit enough to go. So I thought, I'll go and see it while she's in the hospital. So I saw it in Cineworld in Ashford, which I don't go to anymore. And stuck in that cinema for like 3 hours, however long Avatar is, with the 3D glasses, with that colouring. I stepped out of that cinema and was disappointed that the world didn't look like Avatar. It was so depressing when I actually left that cinema. And I just wanted to hop back in that world, hop back into Pandora and all those bright, beautiful colours. And it just, the real life seems so gloomy, so dark and so grey. And yeah, it took me a couple of days to get over that. It was just so there. Would you ever do a top 10 favourite subscriber mail video? I probably could, because I have definitely had more than 10 subscriber mails. I'd have to go back though. I can remember a few of them off by heart, but there are little ones every now and again that maybe I don't really remember at the top of my brain. So I'd have to go back at through my subscriber mails and maybe do a ranking of them. Maybe I'll just talk about it. Have a little picture, a little box up here of the video of the actual unboxing of the subscriber mail. Not all of it, just a few bits, a few videos, and then talk about what I got. That might be an idea. The power of feminism shall overrule James Bond. Thanos v Darkseid Marvel v DC1 has the power of the Infinity Stones, and Darkseid that has Amiga beams to shoot laser beams out of his eyes, like Superman. Odeon is showing The Greatest Showman. Is it really? Oh, there's hope for me yet. I got a Odeon nowhere near me. But, well, Canterbury, but it's not open. And it's a small cinema. So let's hope for View and Cineworld, because if it's showing, I shall tell Lulu, and me, Lulu and Claire will be down there like a shot. What's your worst TV series? Oh, I've been asked what my favourite TV show is. I've never been asked what my worst TV show is. What is the worst TV show I have? Well, other than Arrow, I wouldn't say. What do I say? It's not worse. It's just that I wasn't interested. It phased out and bored me. The series that I would say I was most disappointed with, being a fan of previous incarnations of this TV show, we started with an absolutely fantastic film, which I think it was in 1994. Then we ran to this absolutely incredible TV show, which lasted about 10 seasons. Then we went to this spin-off of the TV show that lasted about 7 or 8 seasons, and also starred Jason Momoa. And then we went to this other spin-off, Stargate Universe. I was really disappointed with what Stargate Universe was. It just didn't grab me. It didn't really do anything. After the excitement of Atlantis and SG-1 and the movie, it's just like yeah, we got no more energy. Yeah, I didn't like it. Scooby's finally getting a pay video demand on the 10th of July. Yes, I've heard that. Good afternoon, Davy Beach. Oh, dear me. People being depressed after seeing Avatar is a real thing. People were going to psychiatrics. Oh, I didn't know they were actually going to psychiatrics. But it did make me feel really depressed leaving that cinema. Oh, we're in for a right old thingy with the next 5 Avatars, aren't we? Would you do a top 10 horror movies? I don't think I've ever seen 10 horror films in my life, so that might be a little bit tricky. I probably have, because I think you class things like Predator horror, don't you? It could be possible. I suppose Jaws is a horror film. Margot Robbie on Pirates of the Caribbean. What do you think about that? I wouldn't mind. I think Margot Robbie would make a fantastic pirate. She should not necessarily be a Jack Sparrow, Jacqueline Sparrow. I still think Johnny Depp should be in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but why can't she be in it with him? Do you watch DC Legends of Tomorrow? I haven't seen it, but tempted. I wanted to know your thoughts. I actually watched the first 2 seasons of it, mainly because it had the 2 guys from Prison Break, Dominic Purcell and Wentworth Miller, and I think they were really great in the Legends of Tomorrow. A couple of other good characters in there as well, and was it Arthur Darvill, I think his name, from Doctor Who, really good. Kind of playing a Time Lord. He looks like a Time Lord with his jacket, his coat. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I never did finish watching. We started watching other things, and maybe because I used to watch that show with Mum, and maybe Mum got disinterested, or maybe health-wise, she had to go to hospital, and then, you know, I decided not to watch anymore until she came out, and then we just completely forgot about it. I don't even know how many seasons there's been, but we've seen the first 2 seasons. Say my name, say my name. Mahidru Islam. Oh, Lewis is off. Bye, Lewis. Bye. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm going to go as well. We've been on here for 2 hours. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for popping along to the old chat. I know it's a little bit earlier than normal, but we'll probably be back to normal time late afternoon next week. If you do have any questions that I never answered, stick it down in the comments when the replay comes back up, and I shall reply to your comments. But yeah, it's been good, and hope to see you again soon on another live chat. But until the next one, farewell, my friends, and have a good day, have a good dinner, and I'll see you on the next